Did you see what hat I almost wore?
I saw what she was about to wear. Like, I'm kind of confused. Like, okay, can we even talk quickly about?
I don't want to get into it.
No, here's what I want to get into. I don't want to get into it. What I want to get into is why do people online feel like someone has to make a statement about it?
I don't know. That's the most annoying part.
Because like I think they just talked about Drake and Travis Scott and some other people not making comments about this. And I guess Drake is being like a Jewish person or something like that.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, what do you, especially like, I don't know.
Well,
this is just a really weird thing. This is just a really weird thing.
So you know what it feels like? It feels like, again, it always goes back to that Kendall, the Kendall commercial where she like gives them a Pepsi and then racism is over because she ended it with a Pepsi.
Yes.
That's what I think people think are going to happen if Drake posts. Then it's cool.
But I just don't understand, like,
then they'll stop bombing.
Like, let's not get into it.
They've been fighting for centuries, but you know, once Drake posts, then it'll stop.
What I will say, and let's just
they need Jay Prince. They need Jay Prince.
Anything like I feel sorry for anybody who's losing family members in this. It's a very big tragedy. With that being said,
do you think Jay Prince could solve it?
With that being said,
belt.
Anyways, a belt. Let's start the show.
Let's start the show. I'm just trying to start the show.
Yeah, we should just start the show. Three, two, one. Welcome to 2.5 Citizens Podcast. I'm Zen.
It's Pabs.
Hey, it's Ruben.
And let's get into it because
you ready to get cooked?
There's a lot of things we need to talk about. We're back. We're back.
You see how he's deflecting?
We're all here, by the way.
We're all here. Excited to see everybody.
Yeah, and so
thank you for coming out.
Yeah, thank you for tuning in on the live. Should we start streaming? Here's what I want to talk about because I know you have a lot to say. A few things have happened.
We should not start streaming.
A lot of things have happened since we've last been on. One of the biggest things as of recent are a lot of albums that have just came out. One of the biggest being Drake's For All the Dogs, highly anticipated album. Did 411 units first week. As of today. Today is Friday, so it came out a week ago. So
he been sliming you out, sliming in your ears.
Don't say that, dude. That's wild as fuck to say. He's not been sliming me out.
The slime.
He's not been sliming me out.
What is the song called?
Slime Monster.
No, he's saying slime you out, but he's not sliming me out.
Bro, he's sliming you out. What do you mean? That's what the song's called.
Let's just make that clear. No one's being slimed out over here. All right, now.
Bro, he's sliming all in your ears.
Chill, dude, chill.
Honestly, that's what it felt like with that album.
Okay.
Like
what I do want to say is, should we stream? Because he said
the headphones
my
are
youngest
in your ears. Is he like sliming in your face?
No.
Is that what that means?
No. Maybe there's some auditory slime. I don't know. But
what does slime you out mean?
That's what the biggest thing was. I want to talk about that. I want to go into that, but I do want to get this one thing off. I thought he was being
zesty and was just like,
I want to get this one thing off with, he said,
she's part of, what is it? She's basically part of the dudes.
Okay, there's a few. I want to go through a lot of these lyrics. Yeah. Let me go through one lyric where he goes, my youngins richer than you rappers and they all stream. And then Kai Cenat went crazy. He shouted out the streamers.
Oh, that's what that line was?
He was saying, my youngins is richer than all you rappers and they all streaming.
Damn.
So, and that's Kai Cenat, that's Aiden Ross. He literally rented out all of Dave & Buster's for Aiden Ross's birthday. Aiden Ross said...
I don't know why you said that like it was something hard.
It's hard as hell.
It sounded kind of like your stepdad came back in the picture.
I was about to say, what a way to remind someone they have divorced parents.
Here's how apparently the way that happened. Aiden was trying to do something for his birthday. He was trying to have a thing where, he just had his people there. And so he reached out to Drake and he said, hey, because they're cool. And he said, hey, do you know how I can rent out Dave & Buster's for my birthday? He put him in a 3-way chat with someone. He says, hey, can you reserve Dave & Buster's for my boy Aiden on his birthday? It's on me. And that shit was just done. That shit was reserved.
He couldn't get Chuck E. Cheese?
Bro, you could figure it out.
Yeah.
I mean,
can
Drake
just
be
call
doing that
somebody.
shit often.
You could no, but you.
But why is Drake
we could rent out Dave and Buster's if we wanted to. Like,
yeah, you just ask the manager. This feels very like he never learned how to call the call representatives.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
He got weird when he had to order the pizza at Domino's.
Can we have a real conversation? Do y'all's mom still make y'all's appointments?
No.
How long did that? Mine doesn't either. Mine doesn't either. Let's make that clear. She stopped doing that shit. She made me figure that shit on my own. But was there a time where you? Okay, actually, do y'all be doing it? Yeah, I was gonna say, do y'all be doing it, or your girl be doing them? I be doing them, but I tried. Don't act like I ain't tried. There's a time the first time,
Alicia, you work at a clinic.
Hey. There was one time you were sick and you didn't know what to do.
Call, bro.
Yeah?
There was definitely a time where you were like sick at first and you don't know how the fuck to do that shit because it was just done for you before.
Bro, I didn't even go to the doctor growing up. I don't know what you're talking about.
Y'all's mom never made y'all's
I went to the doctor. That's crazy. I did go to the doctor.
Right, okay. So was there a time when you moved out for the first time and you're like, yo, what the fuck do I do? Like, was there never a time you called your mom and said, can you make an appointment for me?
Can I keep it straight?
Well, there was a time where like the government would pay for my health care. And then I would,
talk to the government?
No, because I was poor.
But would you talk to the government?
But then when I went to college, I was I think I was of age. So I was like, I can't go to the doctor. Like, well, you got money to pay for the doctor? I thought the doctor was free. Like, no, it was free for you because you were poor. But now you're just poor and too grown. So now you can't get it. That's basically it. They're like, you were young and poor, we'll pay for you. But once you hit... And like now you're an adult poor. That we don't like those.
Universal healthcare. That's what.
And then it's like you're once you get to be old poor, then they like you again. Yeah.
Okay. So no, you said you were gonna keep it real.
So keep it real.
I don't think you've been keeping it real up to this point.
The first time.
So let's try this again.
The first time I made a clinic appointment for myself was at the university clinic because technically my tuition had covered for that, so I didn't need insurance.
Bro, why does Aiden dick ride so hard?
Who did he dick ride?
Everybody.
I mean, he depends on what you mean by.
He shaved his head for Andrew Tate.
He did.
He feels like.
I mean, that's content. That's why he's like the number one other than Kai Cenat. Well,
there's other streamers who like feel like they have more self-respect for themselves. Maybe like
I don't know. Most of them don't. That's kind of the weird thing about. Think about this. How it's really, I can only imagine. Like, I tried to just talk to a camera. You have to really get engaged with this chat and like be in a room by yourself. Like when I see IShowSpeed jump off because Ronaldo won, seeing him jump off and just destroy his stream, like just jump into a stream, you're in your room by yourself. Like once you close the laptop, like you just did all this shit and like you're by yourself there.
So how big of a narcissist you have to be to do it?
Pretty big, I feel like. And not only that, you have to like, you're on all the time. There's the mindset of people are constantly watching me. And now you have to do the most entertaining thing. Like everybody has a thing like
car crash.
And I'm not,
is it just like you create car crash?
Pretty much. So like with the Aiden Ross, I don't really feel that. I feel like he's a little more like, for one, he was an innovator. He was the one that was like really bringing like, he was like, okay, what's happening? People don't want to see the video games. Let me do these E-dates. Okay, now people are doing these E-dates, let me do these IRL streams. Okay, now let me go ahead and do, like, he started with just, like, these, like, high-stakes bettings on, like, 2K and shit like that. And that's how he met Bronny. And then that skyrocketed him. And he's been able to get rappers, and he was really popular for the rapper streams. When I see somebody, Fusi, that's someone who has no self-respect. And when you see, like, this Neon kid, which Aiden's pushing, that's, like, a kid that has no self-respect. They recently just made Neon... Blueface and Sneeko made him say the N-word on stream. And,
I don't think anyone makes anyone say anything.
If Blueface is there and he tells you to say it, I don't know if you say it. I don't know how that works, though. I don't know. I don't know.
That sounds like he would say it.
I wouldn't say it, especially on stream. You would not catch me saying it on stream because I don't say it in general, but I definitely would not say it.
Why you sound like Papa John right now?
I've been trying to get it out of my vocabulary. It's not in there at all, but I've been trying to make sure it stays out of my vocabulary. So
not that I've ever said it.
I would never say it. So I'm trying to make sure.
I love the voice crack.
I promise. I would never say it. But nah, like just to wrap this all back to the Drake album.
No.
Start with the Drake album.
Listen.
So we had you basically one of the
You
guys
got
that could be
slimed out.
bi.
Let's start going through. Let's go through a lot of these lyrics.
So Drake's bi.
What was your favorite lyric?
And he's sliming
My
you
favorite
out
lyric is
in the
still
face.
Real lyric or like corny eye roll lyric?
What's your favorite lyric? What'd you like about it? Like I like the Drake album.
How'd you feel about him getting zesty?
Out of all the Drake albums, I'd rank it like top 3.
Okay.
-8.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Why are you like? I know you're doing this to upset me. Can we get your legit, real opinion? You didn't listen further enough, did you? Did you actually listen to it all the way through once?
I passed the Bad Bunny song. Let me look through this.
Because the Bad Bunny song's pretty close to the end. It's number 19 out of 23. I will say very long album. 23 songs is a lot.
I think I got to 20 and I was like, bro, I can't.
It is a lot of songs. Now, favorite song as far as lyrics are concerned is 8 a.m. in Charlotte. So let's go through a few of these lyrics because there's some lyrics on here that you're like, what the hell is going on?
Can we pull them up there?
Yeah, actually we can.
Okay, bet.
Yeah, pull them up.
I was like, what is the name of the album again? Because it's so
For
good.
all the dogs. Dude.
No, bro, I know. I thought it was Dog Days because of the Florence and the Machine song.
Yeah.
Oh, guess who didn't listen to the album? Guess who's just a fake Drake fan? What do we call those? Freaks?
Wow. Wait, okay. So can we agree that Drake fans are the male version of Swifties?
I can see that. Okay, I'm going to lower this so that we don't get distracted by the actual...
Bro, I'm not trying to get slimed out in my ears right now.
There's a lot of sliming going on.
Here,
my genuine critique is, though, that it was a little slow for me.
Okay, well, he said he was going to do old Drake, so that made me think that he was going to go that route. You know what I mean?
Very
R&B.
R&B.
Take care route.
Yeah. It reminded me of old Drake.
Right. So
I was not a fan of old Drake, but it reminded me of old Drake, which made me know that it was going the right way. Because that's what people like when they first found him. So I thought it would pander to... This isn't a good
lyric. It's just a funny lyric just to hear like the inflection of walk in Chanel. They like, how the fuck you need more Chanel? And then this one right here where he's like, I walk in Chanel, like, how the fuck you need more Chanel?
He rhymed Chanel with Chanel.
I got these cats tucking tails on fourth quarter sales. I'm used to seeing tears drop. Okay, here's a good one. I'm used to seeing tears drop over enormous meals. The restaurant clears faint echoes of Lauryn Hill.
Do you think that, like,
right,
this one, okay, what do we think about, why did he say this? Hold on. Why did he say this real quick? Why did he say, I'm in and out of Houston hobby so much, I'm a hobbyist?
The private airport is by a hobby airport. I will say that.
Couldn't tell I'm getting under your skin like an orange peel.
Do you think that, you know, like the stupid lyrics are like the stuff he actually writes and then everything else is his ghostwriter?
No, I think he writes stupid lyrics to get people to like eye roll a little bit.
Yeah, that's a Drake thing.
Like, I think he does.
Like, I winced at those last two and my skin crawled.
Yeah.
And there'll be those lines that it's just Drake. I don't think he does it on purpose. I think he thinks it's hard.
This whole area,
bro. I don't think he laughs at himself
I don't think he does either.
I don't know, man.
Because he went at Rihanna.
Yeah, exactly.
And I was like, all right, he kind of childish, and I don't think he's self-aware yet.
Right.
I mean, I don't think you make a song like Too Sexy when you're not a little self-aware of like how ridiculous that is.
I think he's serious though.
Okay, so what about this one? Is this corny or are these good? When he starts talking about 21 Savage, when he goes, Savage got a green card straight out of the consulate. Where you go, I go, brother. We Yugoslavian. Formal is the dress code, dog. So many checks owed. I feel I'm not even
Czechoslovakian.
Czechoslovakian.
Slovakian, yeah.
So, what did we think of those? So let's go through the where you go, I go, brother. We Yugoslavian, and the formal is the dress code, dog. So many checks owed. I feel Czechoslovakian. How do we feel about this?
I think there was better songs on the album.
Bro,
look. Here's the thing. There's some. Okay. There's one.
I like
There's
the
one
lyricism. Ooh, got him with that one. But
all right, there's one that I know.
But
really quickly, I just have one last line on this song, and we'll move on.
Seemed like bars I think were cool when I was like in 3rd grade.
Yeah,
maybe.
bro. This is like this
there's
is like,
better
bro.
ones.
This is lunch table like rhymes.
First person shooter, great song. J. Cole's part was awesome, and I like how Drake just inserted himself. I like the Yeet song. The Yeet song was really good.
Yeah,
did you listen to Yeet before that?
He was a little sassy with
I
that
heard
one.
like his main one that he blew up for. I didn't really like that, but I like this.
What, the Minion thing?
No, whatever he blew up for.
Wasn't it the Minion thing?
Nah, it was. He has songs, but I liked him in this. He wasn't bad. I think he carried in that song kind of. And then I liked all of.
This is.
I like Drake's first song. That was pretty good.
Yeah.
What's it called?
Virginia Beach.
The Virginia Beach was good.
All right, you trying to rob me, and it's gonna feel like you sitting at your favorite restaurant because that's where you dying at.
Well, what's that word though?
I don't know. It was asterisked out, so I didn't say it.
And asterisk. No, I don't. They're harder bars.
Yeah.
What do we like? What do we think about?
You know what? Like, I don't even want to get into that.
Well, there's
yet.
definitely harder.
I don't even
bars.
want to get into this yet.
Into the whole Drake album?
No.
Like we're in it.
No. Because I don't want to get into Bad Bunny yet. But his song with Bad Bunny was so mid that it made me worry for the Bad Bunny album.
I don't understand why people think it was so mid. Like, it's the top song. The number one feature is Bad Bunny, and then Yeet, and then J. Cole.
Yeah.
That's like the
But that's
level.
because like those are big names, right? Like that's why.
Well, I don't know though.
Song.
Yeet, I would have thought that SZA would have made a bigger, Sexy Red would have made a bigger, jump, something like that. The 21 Savage song, mid as fuck. Can we admit that calling my phone?
No, that was bad.
Calling for you.
Yeah, that was bad.
Fear of Heights is good because he dissed Riri. Daylight's good because he allegedly.
Is it good because he? I didn't understand.
It was just a good song though, but I don't know. But I guess people are. Bro, he said she's mid, bro. He said the box mid.
But see, that's like what you say when you're just like he's just like this guy that.
And
like, can't
he had better bitches, is what he said.
Bro,
who?
That's what Drake said.
Tell me he doesn't sound like a guy that like asked out a girl. She said no, and then he was like, no, whatever. She's trash. I don't want her anyway. Because you're like salty. Bro, it's Rihanna. Come on, bro. Like,
of course, the big ones are gonna be the.
You could have spent money on the homies.
No, my mind in a terrible place, whipped and chained you like American slaves.
I love that one off Slime Me Out. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why people were making such a big deal about that.
I feel like I'm bi because you one of the guys, girl.
That one is the thing. So, and you understand the concept of that song, right? The whole song is that she's two gang. She's two with the gang.
Yeah.
She's two with the homies, and when I'm with you, I feel like I'm bi because you one of the guys. So it's like they fucking and they're like, "What's up, bruh?" Afterwards or something like that. Good game, chief. Type shit.
That's crazy. That's a crazy ass thought. I'm sorry. Have you ever looked at your wife and you were like, "Hey, good stuff, bro.
Good game, bro. You trying to go watch some football?"
Yeah, that's insane. What a crazy thought that is.
You ain't even know how to suck it right. I taught you right, rich baby.
Whoa, wait, yo.
What about when Sexy Red goes, bend that ass over, let that pussy breathe?
Yeah.
No, she said let that coochie breathe. Sorry.
Oh yeah, she did say that.
She just say let that coochie breathe.
That made me laugh. That was funny.
Sexy Red. Okay, can we talk quickly about that Sexy Red tape? Did y'all know anything? Do you know who Sexy Red is?
Yeah, she made ski.
She made the,
Yeah, the ski.
She said like my pussy pink, my booty hole brown or whatever.
Huh?
That was like the big thing when she was like my pussy pink, my booty hole brown.
She didn't bleach it?
She's like, I take the Pound Town song. She did the Pound Town song.
Oh wow.
That's like her big claim to fame. And yeah. And basically the whole thing is that she's super authentic. Everything she says is very like,
wow.
So which is like the epitome of like, okay, so if all these like really good looking girls are out here making
color for genitalia, how authentic.
No, but in a sense we're like, all right, if a lot of females are making this kind of like sexualized rap, but you look at them and you're like, I can't really believe you out there hoeing like you're saying in these songs because you're so refined. Sexy Red's the kind where you're coming out here like, oh, she really about that hoe shit. Like where it's like a different thing. Like, it's like when you see street dudes and you're like, you from the suburbs. Like, I know you really ain't street like that. But then you see someone, you're like, yo, you sliding on your out.
So are you saying that you? Yeah.
She like the real version of that. So like you be seeing the STDs on her and shit like that. Like you be like. Like, you really be feeling like, she really for the streets. You
might bring that over to like 5 feet kind of thing.
Yeah, like
you might catch leprosy.
Like, she probably gonna let you hit it raw, but you ain't supposed to hit it raw. It's like one of those types of situations. And so...
Jesus Christ.
But, I mean, that's what it is with her. Like, it's the authenticity, you know what I mean? So, like, that's the thing about it.
I don't know if the word is authenticity.
Okay, so so when she posted in her story a picture with her legs next to a dude's legs and he got an ankle monitor on...
Yeah.
And she telling you out here she really with these dudes with ankle monitors. She really with these thug dudes.
That's crazy.
Now, that was her downfall, though.
Yeah.
Because what had happened was one of these ankle monitor dudes took her phone, posted on her story a sex tape, pretty much, of them hooking up, a video on some, I guess, revenge porn clout type shit. Mm-hmm. And that was on her story. This rapper who just had a song with Drake, who's going crazy on the radio, and now she's like, her sex tape's leaked, and it's not like a good one or anything like that. And everyone's been like, you said it was pink, it ain't pink.
Not that.
That's what everybody's saying. That's what. And so she over here beige. And so everybody's over here like talking about it,
orange.
And she did not want that, and that's what happens when you fuck around with dudes with ankle monitors. Unfortunately. Unfortunately, they're gonna try to hit a quick lick.
Damn.
So basically, she got slimed out and then posted on her story.
Yeah.
Can we discuss this? What does slime you out mean?
It can mean whatever you want it to mean.
Well, because here's the thing.
Now,
so you know what what happened with the whole Halle Berry situation, right? So the cover art for the single was a picture of Halle Berry getting slimed in the Kids' Choice Awards. And
they're coming for your kids is what you're saying?
No. What happened was there's a whole thing where Halle Berry came out saying like she didn't approve of this and she's really upset that this happened, that this was put out. But she doesn't own the picture. The picture is owned by the person who took it for Getty Images, and you can just go to Getty Images and buy it for a full whatever and post it. So legally, Drake can use it.
But
right?
Isn't that like what he does, like when he did the fake Vogue interview and all that stuff?
Well, no, but here's the difference, though, is that he did talk to her about it. And she said, no, I don't want this picture circulating like that. I don't even really know what this means. You know what I mean? I don't know what you're insinuating type shit. And she pretty much said no, and he still posted it. But he didn't make it the actual album artwork. He used the actual album artwork for the album. The dog picture, technically it's a goat, I think. But the Adonis picture.
Bro, he's a very big Drake fan. I thought that bitch was a dog. It's a goat.
Well, because in the 8 a.m. in Charlotte
Adonis
video.
top five?
Yeah.
Top five dead or alive?
No, so Adonis had a part in the 8 a.m. in Charlotte video where he's explaining his drawing. He's explaining the drawing.
You've seen the videos too.
Well, he did one video.
Oh.
And so
is that where he had all like the hair clips?
Yeah, and so in there he was
Drake
like
tattoo already, Zen.
Huh?
Show us the Drake tattoo.
So I wouldn't get one until he's retired.
Oh
my!
She got a bunch of slime.
No, here's the problem: is if you get a tattoo of someone who's not dead yet, they can get canceled still. And then
I got you. Then you got Kanye on your ankle.
Yeah, like so I got Nirvana because he's dead already, so it's fine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's cool to get them once they're done.
Yeah.
But nah. So
he didn't say the N-word either.
So Adonis was explaining that it was a goat and that the goat's trying to like get away from this thing, and the goat's actually Drake because he has Daddy written next to the goat. So he's like, you have my name written there. So am I the goat? He goes, Daddy Goat. Okay, Daddy Goat. All right, I get it. And makes sense to me. And so I guess it's a goat. But anyways, I say all this to say Adonis is top 5.
Is that the type of guy to call Drake Daddy Goat?
I would never call him Daddy Goat. I hate the term Daddy, period, in any context.
I feel like we're not the right group. Like, if Zen was sitting with some Drake fans, I feel like they'd all be sliming each other out. Yeah, like, I'd feel like there'd be a lot of slime on the walls on the It'd be a slime circle.
So, let's get the slime you out thing. So, slime you out specifically. She said no to it. He put it on the Instagram, basically promoting it with that picture, but didn't actually use it for the single art. She was upset about it. I think it was a good way to drum up conversation about it because that was a really big talking point during that. Now, as many times as I've listened to the song, because it has grown on me a lot. Well, actually, I liked it from the beginning. But when I'm thinking about like Slime You Out, I'm trying to really feel like, because SZA has her verse too. And so she's talking about how she wouldn't let herself get slimed out by some whatever dude. So I'm like, what is this to be slimed out, right? And then Drake's upset at this woman. He goes, whipped and chained you like American slaves. You got my mind in a terrible place. He said, I saw the dude who you thought could replace. How was there even comparisons made? So now he's upset. He's like, I saw the dude.
No, I know what that means.
And so then he goes...
I was not lost at the lyricism.
And then he goes, bitch, next time I swear on my grandmother's grave. So he put it out on the... Now he's upset. And now he's putting it on his grandmother's grave.
On his G mama. And his G mama was his mom's mom. Some would say.
This man acting like he's reading like Shakespeare lyrics.
I straight up felt like I was in English class. Like he's like, and if you look at the third bar, what he was saying was with this one, his grandma.
I'm sliming you for them kid choices you made.
He was really going through in this line, so we can interpret the slime you out meant that he slimed that bitch out.
But it also felt like the kid that didn't read the book that you're just like, bro, what the
it could have gone either way. It could have gone either way.
No. I mean, look, here's the thing.
How many times have you heard the album? How many times have you heard the album?
Okay, me and Drake have spoken about this. I'm only at liberty to discuss certain things. He doesn't want to get roasted by
Drake. So Drake has been going around Twitter.
I'm not trying to get greenlit.
People.
I'm not trying to get greenlit.
Yeah, like Andrew Tate.
Oh yeah.
So
what is that even? So
okay, let's
so can we go there? Can we go there?
Let's go. So Slime You Out, great song. I still don't know what Slime You Out means. It could be getting came on, dog. Who knows? That's a very big possibility. It's a very big possibility that she's just getting rinsed out with semen.
Come slime Zen out.
Drake. And hot sauce in certain cases. I don't know what's going on.
Got you.
It's a very big possibility. I had no idea.
Sliming you
but
out
it could also be
the term he created for when he does the hot sauce in the condom. Is that sliming you out?
I mean, no. I don't
think that context. So this album, how does it compare to the other Drake albums before you move on?
Yeah.
In comparison to
what's the top Drake album?
Loss, because he put out a lot of albums kind of recently, which to me is the.
What about Scorpion?
He had
I'm trying to think.
For All the Dogs. He had Certified Lover Boy.
There we go. Certified Lover Boy was the word I'm trying
Honestly,
to
never mind, but Honestly, Never Mind.
Right.
Yeah.
Honestly, Never Mind, I really tried, and I gave it like 2 songs. I can't. But songs, Come On, from Her Loss, 100% like front to back, great album.
Right.
Like really good collab album. All of his collab albums like that are good. Like that one and What a Time to Be Alive kind of have no skips. But if we take collab albums out, on my listening rotation, because to me it kind of goes, I kind of listen to whatever is newer on his discography. I don't go back that often, but if I would to, I guess I was in a weird in and out. As much as I am a Drake fan that you see now, I wasn't 100% on it that deep in the very beginning. So like there was songs I listened to and there was albums I skipped. So
when did you become a Drake fan?
I mean, I became a Drake fan whenever he dropped like Forever and when he dropped like Best I Ever Had, like in the beginning. But like I remember listening to Take Care and being like, that's a great album. And then I don't think I was in tune. I was probably listening to other styles of music and shit whenever the
was it Views that brought you back in? The one with the
cloud
face?
one. The cloud one.
We're going home.
Yeah. Yeah. Nothing was the same or whatever. I didn't really pay attention. Of course, there was just hold on, we're going home is still Take Care, isn't it? This one started from the bottom, now we're here.
Is it? I don't know.
Yeah, it is. But I'm just, but I didn't really listen. I didn't really listen too much to Nothing Was the Same, right? I listened to So Far Gone. I didn't listen to that much of Thank Me Later. Like there's definitely songs, but I didn't listen to too much of it.
Yeah.
But yes, not really Views. It was what was leading up to
what
Views.
Is it rank in
all of his albums?
Just name your top 3.
Top 3?
You just went through the whole discography and I don't know why.
Well, I just want to make sure we remember this shit.
Stop quizzing me.
Just hoping that Drake will post in our comments like red light.
Like
okay, recency bias. Just
really
top 3.
God damn it, just answer.
God damn, he acts like he's really gonna get shot if he says the wrong thing. He's straightening his cap like he's
I promise he'll still slam you out, bro.
Top 1 is definitely Take Care.
All right,
okay.
And I guess I would put, and to be honest, this is where it gets weird. I don't know what 2 and 3 are, but I'll put this one at 4.
God, okay.
I'll put this one at 4, but I don't 100% know what my 2 and 3 are.
Out of 10, what is it?
I said 4.
Why would you make this more difficult?
What
ranking it out of 1 out of 10?
No, yeah, 1 out of 10. What is it?
If I were to rank it out of 1 out of 10, I'll give it a good like 7.58.
Okay,
somewhere around there.
Generous.
7.5.
So, all right, 7
what do you give it?
That's not bad. I don't know. I'm not a Drake expert. I'll go with a 7.5 out of 10.
No. This isn't even like Drake expert. This is
just like music-wise.
Just music-wise?
Your taste, like this is.
I made it like 4. I don't want to be disrespectful. I made it 4.
I mean, no, go ahead. Whatever you feel.
I made it 4 songs in.
Oh, you made it 4 songs in.
I made it like 6 songs in. I made it to the Yeet song, and then I got kind of lazy. So I didn't even give it a chance. So I wouldn't rate it.
Okay. All right. So here's what
I got further than him. Like I got to the Bad Bunny song.
It's too many songs. Man.
I know. For real. So here's what I will say.
When I got to Rich Baby
Daddy... It's like
Daddy,
One Piece. I can't jump in at this point. Like, I'm too far gone.
When I got to Rich Baby Daddy, I was like...
Let me just run down the idea. Virginia Beach.
But I will say, the Rich Baby Daddy song...
Oh my God, we have so much to talk about. You are not about to walk me through this.
No, I'm giving you the highlights of what you need to know, of what I know, because I don't know all
that. Was what you're supposed to talk about before.
Virginia Beach, everyone... Hold, because y'all keep on cutting me off.
No, what the fuck?
All right, look.
Yeah, one song.
With really bad lyrics.
Okay.
You could
Virginia
say I'm
Beach.
Slovakian, bro.
Virginia Beach. Everyone thought he was going to diss Pusha T because he's from Virginia Beach, and he didn't. Just a great intro song. Dang. Amen. Great vocals by Tizo Touchdown, an artist from Beaumont. Calling for You, trash. Fear of Heights, he disses Rihanna. Daylight, it seems like he's talking about XXXTentacion. Because he says... Shot him in daylight. He says, internet think that I bought the body. TPS think that I bought the body. And so he just keeps on talking about this person that gets shot in daylight. And people think he bought the body. J. Cole, first person shooter. J. Cole carried this song.
Yep.
IDGAF, Yeet carried this song.
Yep.
7969 Santa, good song. Slime You Out, probably my personal favorite, next to 8 a.m. in Charlotte. Bahama Promises, very funny song. I think this is the one where he talks about, I wish I could go to these...
That's a terrible song.
Like
I heard that one. That's where I stopped.
Our Bahamas trip.
That's the one where she complains about the jerk chicken.
Yes, bro.
And it's just like, God. Why did you not just cut this? This is not funny.
Literally, bro. It was.
Why would I want to hear this in my vehicle?
It was. So
and then I was
bad,
like, all right, bro, time to skip.
I was like cleaning my apartment, and I was just like, the only reason I'm sitting through this is because I'm like full of. I'm doing the dishes.
I was like, why am I being tortured?
Like, it was 12, 14 seats honestly, in first class.
I would take the Kendrick Lamar "Fighting with Your Girl" song that gives you like mad anxiety over that.
All right, tried our best. Don't remember that much. Screw the World, really cool DJ Screw.
Oh, okay. And then I skipped a few. I didn't even listen to them, and then I heard that, and I just
Drew Picasso, good song. Not that many memorable parts for me. Members only. That's where he says the byline, and we get a Party Next Door feature, which is cool. What Will Pluto Do is really weird because it's just like a future worship song. Mm-hmm. Because he's just saying like, what would Pluto do, like Future, and he's like, fuck the bitch, so I did. Mm-hmm. So it's like, what would Future do? He's God, I guess. And I'm going to just do that. Chief Keef feature, 8 a.m. in Charlotte.
Wait, what was the Chief Keef feature like? I'd hear that.
He sampled Sosa, didn't he, or something like that?
No, I mean, Chief Keef had a thing. It was all right. Like, it's an okay song. BBL Love, don't care too much about the interlude. The Bad Bunny song.
It's bad.
Rich Baby Daddy. It's not bad.
It's bad.
Drake does not do well in it. I do like Bad Bunny's verse.
So Bad Bunny carried the song, but even
Drake did this weird accent. He always does this thing, which someone brought up a good point. Like, I don't know what it is about when Drake hops on a song with someone like Bad Bunny, where he feels like okay to just do a weird ass accent.
Tings?
No, he's just like Italiano, Emiliano.
He's being really sexy.
And you're like, what the fuck is going on? And then, but imagine if Taylor Swift did a song with Ice Spice and started talking New York like.
Damn, that'd be awesome.
And no one, but everyone would be like, Taylor, what the fuck are you doing? But when Drake does it, for some reason, people just let him do it.
He went Spanish with it.
Do that?
And we definitely know Drake is not Spanish.
No, I just don't know why the fuck like people let Drake do that shit.
He's like, bro, I look Dominican. I might as well.
I don't know why the fuck they let him do accents like that.
Yeah,
and just they're okay with it. But anyways, and then Away From Home and Polar Opposites. I'm pretty like at the tail end of the album. He front loaded a lot, so I really kind of start losing interest a little bit.
I didn't even make it to the Yachty song.
The Yachty's verse terrible, to be honest. One memorable verse, and it's not even that it's a good line. I mean, that's not this is really a good line. It's just like a. Why the fuck did he say that? Because it didn't even really rhyme that much. He goes, she got big tits like Billie Eilish, but she cannot sing. Okay. I was just like, okay.
All right.
Thanks. Thanks for letting us know you think that Billie Eilish has huge tits.
Can we?
Yeah.
So, and then that's pretty much it. I mean, that's what the rundown of the album. I'm going to lean into the Drake is the best thing, but to be honest.
3.5.
To be honest, like after I listened to it like a good 4 times straight, and then I shuffle the songs only I like or whatever.
4 times in a week?
3.5?
Yeah.
I mean, probably more to be honest. But when the day of, I listened to it.
He's getting slimed out. Daily.
The day of, I listened to it 3 times.
Out
because I had to make because I thought we were supposed to have a really good, well thought out review about this shit. I didn't know we could just listen to 4 songs and come in and make a fucking opinion.
True.
I came in here being like, oh, we're reviewing this shit.
Bro, it's okay. I know you got your daily dose of slime.
Dude, I listen to Slime You Out a lot. Like, I was gonna not only that, it wasn't just every day.
Just to slime you out intervention.
It wasn't just every day. It was like, let's just say I was going to the store. I'll play it.
Are you getting slammed out of public?
Let's say I'm going to the store and I put it on and then some other songs came on. And then I went to the store and I shopped and I came back. I'm putting that song first and then continuing on to the next. Like, I did that a lot. Like I did that.
Okay.
Like I was definitely on the song. And the problem is because I'm singing my heart out when SZA comes on, when like these bitches got me so twisted. So like it was really getting me, you know what I'm saying?
I believe you.
You know, whoever runs their socials, I don't know who that person is, but they're pretty funny.
Who?
They put a poll
because I hired a guy.
Who is they? Us, but
I hired a person.
Our IG.
Yeah.
Got you. I was like, who are we talking about?
And you know, this person put out a poll.
Okay.
Between who had a better album, Bad Bunny, Benito, or Aubrey. And our audience gave it 100% to Bad Bunny.
I tried. That's my review. I really tried. The songs are just not for me, and I'm trying not to hate. Like, I get that he's big. I get that he's very popular with people, so I'm just trying to be respectful and be like, you know what? You know, don't yuck on somebody's yum. Maybe someone really likes this, but I can't get through it. It feels like what deadbeat dads listen to, but Drake is not one. Like, I'm like, okay, but it feels like, you know what those guys that are like very sleazy to girls listen to, and they're just like I can't relate fully.
Are you talking about the Drake album?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought we were talking about the Bad Bunny album.
Well, I felt bad because I didn't listen to it all.
Okay. So here's what I will say. The poll came out. I didn't vote on it. I wanted to be impartial. I wanted to let things happen.
I didn't vote on it. I didn't know
But
yeah,
my wife came home today. And said she voted before she would really listen, like when she was like a song in to Bad Bunny, and she was just going to give it to Bad Bunny because, of course, right? Mm-hmm. And she said, I wish I wouldn't have voted. And I was like, what do you mean? She goes, I listened to it, and I don't know, like, I just... For one, before this came out, we're talking the other day, and she says Bad Bunny's dropping. He's putting all these things. He's doing this and that. Fake track list came out saying that he had songs with Rosalia and SZA, that he had songs with Peso Pluma and A$AP Rocky, all of these types of things that like made people believe this was going to be insane. And everyone was like, now we have to gather funds because he's dropping the surprise album. So we got to be ready for when he announces a tour, and we have to start getting tickets.
Wow.
And once this dropped, she goes, I didn't really care. It really wasn't it for me. And she goes, to be honest, there's no songs I really want to go back to. And I've been kind of listening to the songs that are on the top of the charts on like the pop playlist that I listen to that are on the Drake album. So she's like, personally, I've been kind of listening to more songs off this Drake album than I would want to listen to again on this Bad Bunny album.
Yo, respectfully, you letting Drake slime her out?
Well, what the fuck are you?
I said respectfully.
With all due respect,
He did respectfully. He did say respectfully. But he did.
What's your wife think about this Drake album? Has she even talked about this at all? Is she a Drake fan in any way, shape, or form?
No.
How would you feel if you walked in on your girl listening to Drake like that? But it's the one.
Why did you say,
but it's
bro,
the but it's the one. But it's the one where she, with all due respect, you walk in on your girl, and she getting slimed out by Drake.
God. With all due respect.
With all due respect, auditorily, you know what I mean. Her ears are getting slimed out by Drake.
With all due respect,
which is technically like virgin like because it's ear. But anyways, you find her and
slimed out,
and she basically goes, look, I know how you be on Drake, and I just don't want to do this in front of you. So I have to do what's behind closed doors, but you didn't tell me you're coming in like right now.
Yeah.
Are you trying to tell us something, Zen?
No, I'm just saying. I mean, like, you come in and you see this. How do you feel?
I don't know.
Like, no, you. I mean,
This is
no.
the most, like,
With all due respect, what you doing?
Just put on a second pair of headphones. You listen to.
Yeah.
We both get slimed out.
Yeah, we both get slimed out. Whatever.
Oh, so now all of a sudden, so if his girl,
it's the Kids' Choice Awards.
Oh, I could
Some
see.
could call it the Kids' Choice Awards. We call up Zen and we all get slimed out.
That
It's a
is
slime
insane. That is wild as
With all due
hell.
respect.
All right,
With
I
all due
agree
respect.
with what Alicia
Okay.
said, but it just came out
Yeah.
today.
I listened to it.
Pablo.
So-
Ask him how many times you listened to it.
I listened to
Twice.
it. I listened to it all the way through, and then I listened to it. I think like halfway through again, and then I put it on
I
shuffle.
will say, I feel like
Wow.
the song Monaco though was kind of like, it just feels like my vibe right now.
There's one
he
song-
sampled this like French song, and it comes in with like a string. It's like a string orchestra, and I'm just a sucker for those things. And then he's talking about like being in Monaco, being rich, watching F1.
Okay.
And then he samples like F1 cars in the song.
The
So
first
he
song.
got slimed out.
So I got
First
slimed
song,
out by a bad
yeah.
Bunny.
Monaco, he's sliming.
You're
slipping,
perreating all
sliding.
over.
Yeah, there you
You're perreating all over Bad Bunny
Yeah.
right now, dude.
Yeah.
And then,
You're acting. You know what you're acting like? You're acting very Gabriella right now.
I'm not gonna lie. I skipped the second song.
And
You're
then
acting
I'm
very.
not gonna lie,
You're acting
yeah.
very Gabriella
I feel
right now.
bad.
You're over here thinking that he's looking at your
I know,
posts.
bro, and
You're over
he
here.
ain't- he ain't.
Was that disrespectful? That seemed mad
Who's
disrespectful.
Gabriella? For those who don't know,
Gabriella has been this character in Bad Bunny's life that was like she almost has her own lore because she was there from the beginning. She's like, for one, when people found out they were dating, he goes, whoa, like you would think Bad Bunny's got these like badass, thick ass bitches, and she is a pretty girl, but to everybody else that's seeing her, it felt like she was like a very average girl, like very average built, just like a normal cute girl, not someone you would see with a superstar, maybe. But
Is that what
she
you
was
said,
there
Kendall?
but she was there from the very beginning, and they like almost seemed like that's one of the only people who like knew him for him type shit. You know
all
what
right.
I mean?
And this was the girl that he was with, that they had open relationship.
We don't know if they had an open relationship or what was going on because
Didn't he make out with somebody right
he
in
was
front of
making
her?
out with. He was making out with people. We don't know if they were together during that time, but she was coming on tour.
And he's no longer in an open relationship. He's with Kendall.
Kendall.
What I'm hearing is he's with Kendall. I think
No,
it's
we
Cap.
heard it on the album.
Yeah.
So first song,
He did say it.
First song went hard.
First song
because
went
it
hard 'cause
reminded me of he was just talking his shit, just going
That's
through.
why I like-
he was
so,
just
I
pulling out the
really did like that
receipts.
song.
Yeah,
I like
yeah.
the
He was
intro.
going through
Yeah.
every single drama.
He addressed the
He
phone
addressed the
situation.
phone.
Bro, yeah,
just,
he was like,
ain't
she
call her
wasn't a fan, bro.
And that, I mean, I don't know if I believe that, but
What he's saying is his fans would
wouldn't do
respect
that.
him.
Yes, I
Yeah.
get that. I get it.
So
But-
if you're not respecting me, you're not a real fan.
Yeah.
all right.
You don't care about me as a person. You don't think I'm a real person. You think I'm an object.
All right.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Well, he pulled out the receipts on all of that, and I liked it.
But
I mean, I'll get y'all's thoughts on that. But my favorite song
I love that.
was the third song. Because
and
he
then-
went from pulling out receipts, he went from just talking his shit about everything that's going on, being the best.
That was all.
Wait, so y'all understand these lyrics? Because I'm just understanding vibes.
You just said
they're really good.
Kid. Yes,
and then Monaco hit, and Loki.
No, is that he's speaking Puerto Rican? I don't know that shit.
I like the beginning because it's a sample of like the Monaco. I don't fucking know sound bite.
When it dropped though, it was hard.
I skip it. Drop. But to each their own. I get that he sampled F1, you know, and he says something about Checo like 100 times, so I get it. But the third song, he just talked about Kendall. That shit was so cool. He went from pulling out receipts to saying like.
So what did he say? So he's
to talk about eating Kendall's ass out. There you go.
Damn.
Yeah.
He said that,
bro.
In not so many words. He just said like, how do you? I love the line where he goes. Like, they ask us how we communicate. I mean, how the fuck you think we be communicating? Like, he just basically said, we just be fucking all the time. That was kind of it.
Basically, he's saying, we don't need to talk. We don't need to talk.
Yeah, bro. But then it made me think, like, she's probably on Duolingo. He's probably on Google. But he knows English. But she's probably on Duolingo, hopefully.
He knows English.
He can't bring her home and she can't speak Spanish. Not a couple licks.
I remember, did your girl show you this, like, video where Kendall's, like, trying to feed a squirrel and then you hear Bad Bunny in the background?
Yes,
like,
we've all seen that video.
Oye, mami.
No, be careful, man.
Be careful, mami.
He's like bee or mosquito or something. Yeah. Shit's funny.
I just love even if you don't know my name, you know me by my voice shit on the first song.
Yeah, hard bro, that was hard.
So I made it 4 songs in, but
I understood.
It's not for lack of trying, but
it's
getting there.
The entire album is just him talking mess in his bag with the trap beats again.
There's one very dark sounding, almost Drake sounding beat. I thought Mr. October was gonna have a Drake feature.
He didn't call it Senor October. That's all I'm saying. He's coming for Drake.
He's spitting, bro. Like in this album, he's spitting. He's in his bag. Like,
so is that why he shaved his head? Did he actually shave his head?
Yeah, he did shave his head. He's
So give us that like
that was a hard ass bar.
I feel that there's no song other than Where She Goes, because that was the single.
That's my least favorite.
Well, now, what happens is when you really fuck with it, the song that you've already been hearing, you're already tired of it, so you want to hear these new songs.
I heard Where She Goes like twice. I was like, if this is where it's going, I don't want any part of it.
I kind of liked Where She Goes, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just one of those.
I was really like, I didn't think I was going to like this album as much. I thought I was going to hate it, especially because of Where She Goes. And then the Drake song, I was like, this is not going to be good. It's just gonna be like, it's gonna be the Kardashian effect, like homie's going downhill with his quality. It's like when the restaurant starts popping, they expand too much, and then like the quality goes down, and then you don't mess with that place anymore.
Yeah,
I just don't. I don't have songs that are like there's lines, but I don't have songs that I'm like that's a cool song and I want to listen to it again.
It's not like a dancey album. Like when you said like there's no hook, like I would say there isn't. Like I'm telling you, bro, like he's spitting, he's in his bag, he's talking that shit.
And with that being said, does this give you replay value though? What are the hits?
Personally, for me, yes.
What is his Titi Me Preguntó or what is his?
Not like it's just not that. The thing is that it's not that. Like it's not a dance album. Is what I'm telling you.
But even hip hop songs, you have hooks.
Bro, it's different. You gotta listen to it, bro.
I don't know, man. I feel like you
don't know the lyrics,
I feel like you're cutting him a lot of slack.
I mean, you were making fun of Zen for getting slimed out.
Because I feel like you were basically saying you're saying Bad Bunny does not need any legit songs. He doesn't need any hooks.
Pablo.
Don't do that.
Do not play it. I'm just looking at the names. Bro.
So you're saying he doesn't have to have any real songs.
Bro, the whole
he doesn't have to have any hooks. He doesn't have to have.
He said if I don't have signal. Yeah. I just need to make sure I can listen to the Bad Bunny album.
bro.
You're cutting him so much slack. Like he needs to have absolutely nothing for it to be a great album.
Bro, and any smush brain artist can make a hook, bro. I'm just saying.
Oh my god.
No, they cannot all make great hooks that last.
Did you stretch before this?
Bro,
yeah, you might get hurt. Bro. I thought Zen was gonna get hurt, but
bro, you acted, bro.
Good. NADIE SABE, obviously. Monaco.
When did you switch out with Kendall Jenner to just get absolutely railed by Bad Bunny?
That should have been about Pablo just dick ride the whole time.
Yeah, I know. The entire time you were just red open.
Bro, there's not a better.
Back
so is this top one?
Benito.
Is this top one?
No.
Then why the fuck are you dick riding so hard?
Why are you going so hard about it? And also, I don't even want to hear your answer.
Zed was literally gonna have an aneurysm when he had to answer the top 3. He's like,
do you think that this album, do you think that this album is going to do more than 411K first week? He had absolutely no promotion. He really just posted one Instagram.
I will say the music video for Monaco was very disappointing and almost made me dislike the song a little bit. I felt like there was a lot of potential there. Like, it starts with him being in New York eating in an Italian restaurant with Al Pacino.
He's in New York now. He's been staying in New York in a very big penthouse.
This song is called Monaco. You were in Monaco when the Monaco GP happened. Why didn't you just do that?
Pablo's like, you know what I could dick ride harder? F1.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was basically it. God damn. You know what was really disappointing about the songs? The music video. It just, what the fuck has nothing to do with it? So now top 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. But it was a good album.
But he would have had to go back to
Drake's
understand.
Out of 10, what would you rate it?
In order for him to do what he needed to do, what you wanted him to do, he would have gone to Monaco like he did. He didn't write the song until he left Monaco. And then he'd have to write the song and then go back to Monaco.
How do y'all know?
Nah.
Why would you write a song about an experience you haven't had yet?
Y'all are so... I don't fucking know.
Why would you write about an experience you haven't had yet?
Sure, all right. I guess, I mean, that's what Drake did with the Rihanna line, but no, sure.
Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck? First of all, first of all, we didn't even talk about that. Can we talk about that quickly?
Yeah.
Sure. Well,
Now,
let me rate the album.
I'll give you a rating.
7.5.
That's
What's
okay.
the rating?
That's what I did. We both give our artists. That means, you know what this means? Because this is our favorite artist each. That's us saying, I really like this artist, so I'm going to ride with them, but the album was aight. That's pretty much what our 7.5.
That's true.
If we thought this was the best, we'd be like, bro, like 9.5.
Yeah.
But we're being like, we know this is our favorite artist, so we're going to ride for him, but we're going to like.
What do you think he could have done better?
But I'm not like delusional.
What do you think could have been better about the album?
Of which one? Bad Bunny should have had hooks.
More hooks.
They could have had better features. Like, because they promised, not they promised, but the internet acted like they were going to have better features. Young Miko did pop up in it, but I don't know. He has certain sound things. I just wish more notable features, more collaborative songs, actual songs, not just a lot of these kind of seem like freestyles. Like, not that he's like but more just like, ooh, like more like therapy sessions. Like, I got some shit on my fucking mind. I'm just gonna put it out real quick.
Yeah, that's what it felt like.
And so that I then to me, it's just like we're reading his like diary more than like
no replayability, basically.
Yeah, same thing with Mr. Around the Big Steppers. Not that it's a bad album, but I'm not gonna go back to it. So to me, I can't. Really
I'm a huge Kendrick fan,
and you can't really go back to that album. I feel like
I don't think I finished it, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
We're finishing albums, but To Pimp a Butterfly is like 10 out of 10.
Yeah,
I could go back to that. It'll randomly come on, like shuffle, and I'll be like, ooh.
Are we gonna be all right?
Yeah. Nah, I hate that song. It's all right.
So I quickly want to talk about this Andrew Tate situation. Y'all saw the video, right?
No.
So the video, there was so Andrew Tate, and I don't know if this was an old video that resurfaced, or if he just recently started saying this again or something like that. But the video clip is Andrew Tate saying, I had a person tell me that they're a man from Canada, and I'm like, that doesn't make sense. That's not a possibility. You can't be a man from Canada. There's no way you can be a man and you're from Canada. That just doesn't make sense. I don't have men. There's no man from Canada. And so
I feel like that's more of what Trudeau does. I'm just kidding. I don't know anything about Canadian politics.
It's just basically saying Canada is not a masculine place. Men don't come out of Canada. You know what I mean? Is his basic, thought. So
he's obviously never been slimed out.
Drake puts the crying, laughing emoji and then puts green light, which is insinuating he's saying it's open season on Andrew Tate. Go ahead, take him out. I've given the green light.
You guys really are the Swifties of men.
Here's one thing I don't know.
You just don't call him mother.
Well, no, here's the thing is, because like I think about the Barbs, like they are active.
No, bro.
Like I don't know if
when Taylor Swift started redoing the albums, girls started getting mad at John Mayer.
That's funny.
But see, I don't know if we're active I don't know if we're active online about it. I think we're active in the real life, which is wilder.
Which is crazy.
It's so much wilder. We're just in our office buildings like, bro, this album was so good. You just don't understand it yet. He had me out there with Honestly Nevermind being like, you just don't understand what global music is right now.
Bro,
I came on this podcast to say you don't get it.
And told me that because I didn't like elevator music, I somehow didn't understand where the music is now going.
Yeah. I still don't think you know where the music is now going, but that's a different conversation that doesn't have anything to do with Honestly Nevermind. Another piece of news with this album that I want to quickly breeze over.
How many things can there be with this
It's
album?
a lot, dude, because he started going on fucking social media and went on a tirade.
Yeah, and it was just basically like,
so,
you don't think I'm amazing? You don't want to get slimed out? Why do everyone wants to get slimed out? How
so do you know the Joe Budden
situation?
situation?
How come Joe Budden doesn't want to get slimed out by me?
Okay, so can we, I want to talk... I don't know why he said it like that. But
is it not Budden?
No. It is not Budden.
Oh.
So can we talk about it's Budden? So basically, Joe Budden had a lot to say, right?
Bro,
Joe Budden had a lot to say about the album. And so when Joe Budden said what he said about the album, Drake responded. I'm looking for the exact clip of what he said, and then so that I can then get okay. So basically, Joe Budden said this.
This is like he rapping for the children. And that's my, dog, I had to look up how old this was when I finished listening to the album. You are 36. Your birthday is in 20 days. I Googled that too. You will be 37 years old. Get the away from some of these younger niggas and stop these 25-year-olds. I'm listening to the album. You're a 37-year-old billionaire. I get it that you appeal to the world. Loving about Cole, like my shit is happening in reverse. Like with Cole, he used to rap about kid shit. I'm a grown ass, like real Jersey City. I want to hear how you lost your virginity. And then he started to grow up. And then the rapping sounded like an adult rapping. I want to hear adult Drake rapping for adult people.
All right.
That's a fair thing to say from Joe Budden.
Do you want to hear what Drake had to say about this?
Yes.
Drake said,
I know he like typed out a whole like paragraph.
At Joe Budden, you have failed at music.
Can you do your best Drake impression?
Yeah.
Since he did the best Italian impression he came up with? Because Bad Bunny's
I don't know.
Italian.
Drake doesn't really have like when he's talking.
Tings, do his best UK impression.
I could be like, I mean, look, I don't think this is Drake, but he said, Joe Budden, you have failed at music. You left it behind to do what you were doing in this clip because this is what actually pays your bills. From any artist watching this, just remember, you are watching a failure give their opinion on his idea of a recipe for success. A quitter give their opinion on how to achieve longevity. You switch careers because the things that pop into your brain had you broke living check to check, and the raps you write had 450 men showing up to your shows in dusty NC jeans, whatever it is, jeans to screw up their face to Mood Music 29 and pretend you are the GOAT. Please, to any artist is doing what they feel is right, don't let these opinions affect your mindset after the fact. This guy is the poster child of frustration and surrendering. You retired and we never hung up your jersey. We don't even remember your number. We know you for doing this. You withdrew from rap not because you accomplished all you need to. It's because it wasn't working for you. I never want anybody in this generation to think that the whole everybody's entitled to their opinion is a real thing. This is a man projecting his own self-hate and the fact I did and continue to do everything he wanted to do for himself. If you need to put it in simpler terms, I own a 767. He owns a modest house in the 973 and flies first class on special occasions.
God, he just like read Joe Budden. Damn, Joe Budden.
Bro, poor Joe Budden. Damn. Did Joe Budden deserve that? I thought that was fair criticism.
Joe Budden goes, you'll grow up sooner or later. Father Time is undefeated.
I just think it's like, why is Drake punching down to Joe Budden like that?
But he like read Joe Budden.
Yeah. So then he said,
wow.
Yeah.
I feel bad, but also like, I mean, you were talking shit.
Yeah.
And he didn't lie.
He didn't lie. But doesn't it feel wrong because he's punching down
to Joe Budden?
Yeah,
not really. Joe Budden roasts everybody. Gets
and
mad
Joe
at
Budden
everybody.
was one of his like
and he's
idols.
annoying as shit.
He is.
Joe Budden was like one of his idols. You know what I mean? Like it's all these people that like he looked up to. That now that he's the top guy, everyone has something to say. So before he roasted, so Charlemagne, when the "Slam You Out" like song came out, had said, "I don't think that there's much buzz. This song kind of came and went." And he called him the off-brand Morris Chestnut. He like posted all these pictures of him. He's like, all you do is be obsessed with me all the time and all this type of stuff. He just went in on Charlemagne. Damn. He commented about...
Charlemagne is known to say that he doesn't like Drake's music. He's like, I respect what he does, but his music's not for me.
He switched up so crazy now because like there was... So I was listening to them on Brilliant Idiots.
Yeah.
And basically what he was saying was like, before he used to give all this criticism, and now that Drake's getting all this criticism, he thinks that this is unfair criticism. And now he's on the other side being like, I think y'all are being unfair to Drake. Yellow light?
Would we say that this
I mean him and Charlemagne, I mean he bought bottles for Charlemagne or whatever. Like Charlemagne says, he goes, believe me, he's like, y'all believe me when I'm lying, but Drake be paying me to do this shit. I'm telling you, believe me when I'm lying, but he just
it's crazy.
He just always says that. But, yeah, I mean, look, I don't want to take up too much time on this podcast talking about this album.
It's literally, the episode is...
Yeah.
This episode is for the dogs only.
Woof.
For real, though, if you're listening to this album, you better be one of the dogs, because this one's for all the dogs.
You have literally anything else you want to talk about?
Well, one thing... So Drake.
God
Nah, I mean, look.
How bad did this boy slime you out this morning, dog?
Bro, no, here's the thing about it. The thing about it is really just that, like, okay. This is what kind of annoys me sometimes, because I've been in this position and I get it. But, like, as humans, we have this thing that when we're seeing greatness in front of us, we feel like that's unwarranted for some reason, and we feel like we have to like say something about it or bring it down a peg because everyone should kind of feel like human beings. We've seen this is a very unprecedented run for someone of this, like to be this dominant in the game for this long, which is whenever songs like come on that I don't like or whenever things happen where I'm like not feeling Drake. Like another thing is I noticed that I'm way more on Drake when Frank Ocean isn't around.
Can we talk about the Astros?
Let's talk about that. Oh, I have one more thing. I have one more thing before we go into the Astros that is Drake related.
Oh my God.
Drake moved to Houston.
Learned so much Drake trivia tonight.
Drake moved to Houston.
Damn.
And we think we found the house.
You really are like mother found a house. God, man, Pablo.
It's technically not Houston. That's the only thing.
God.
It's in Chapel Hill.
Oh my God.
So there was a luxury resort ranch.
So the Astros
that closed down in like 2020, 2021 area, like around the maybe pandemic time. And so it has like all these horses and it's a very big luxury ranch. And we believe...
Who is we?
You think it'd be like the Never Ever Land?
Me and like the Houston Chronicle. There's like articles basically.
The MJ one?
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, this one's in Chapel Hill. Yeah. This one's in Chapel Hill and it's a really cool ranch. It looks cool.
Hopefully not.
It looks like a nice ranch.
All right, nice.
Very nice luxury.
So are you gonna apply to be Adonis's babysitter?
No.
What?
He's gonna be a ranch hand. He's gonna be giving them the ranch hand and
First of all,
possibly sliming out over there.
He's gotten so much money for
he already knows the location.
This album.
Yeah.
He's already gotten so much money for the cover art and for the feature he did. He's hiring his own babysitter.
Oh, Adonis?
Yeah.
I mean, he's still a kid.
Hella paid.
Hey, how cringy do you think Adonis is gonna be as an adult?
Hopefully he's a great kid.
I think he'll be a great kid. That's wild as fuck.
I don't know.
Straight up, like, you see how much of a piece of shit, bro? He's like 2.
You see your dad being
he'll be great. He'll be a great person, and he'll live a great life. Be very friendly and nice.
I mean, we had this whole conversation.
I feel like yeah, maybe.
We had this conversation.
All right, so the Astros.
The Astros.
All right.
So we got the
Donald
Astros going to the ALCS, WCL,
ALS Challenge, I think, finals. But yeah, no, we're doing the ALCS
Challenge
championship series.
And we're going against the Rangers, Houston v. Dallas.
There we go. So that's the thing is Texas versus Texas. It's the Texas, feeling? What do we call it? The Texas Silverfoot, some shit like that. Silver boot. I said Silverfoot.
Is that what it's called?
Something like that.
Play Dallas.
Right now.
What is the Silver Boot? What the fuck does that mean? Is that the ALCS championship?
That's when we kick Dallas's ass.
No. The Silver Boot is basically like whoever has the most wins out of the season, like the regular season, is basically like wins that. Is the way I understood it. Okay. I'm not also like a baseball connoisseur, so.
But we be getting real on it around this time, though.
But yeah,
Dallas
7 straight years of us making it to the ALC.
Sweet.
Yeah. Dallas got here by sweeping the.
Who was it? It was a motherfucking.
There was no need for that, but we did play against the motherfucking Twins, right?
We did. Correa, bro. He was. You know what? What was the craziest part is that he was up to bat next in that last game, and it just never got to him.
Damn.
Yeah.
I never got.
So Correa, if you're tired of being in the sidelines and you want to actually participate,
pull a Verlander and just pop in mid-season.
Yeah, just pop in, bro. You know what was crazier? It goes even crazier than that. I think the last play that Correa got to do, who got him out?
Who?
Pena.
I figured. That's his replacement, I believe.
It is his replacement. It was, yeah.
And Pena had to replace 2 people because Pena had to replace Correa for his playing ability, and he had to replace George Springer for hot dude. No. Because we were losing our hot dudes. Like George Springer was the one that had all the girls going crazy at the games.
Yeah.
And then now when he was gone, girls were about to be like, I wouldn't personally. Pena's not my type. His too baby faced.
Okay.
I need someone with a little bit of grit. You know what I mean? Yeah, somebody that you know what I mean.
So like Verlander can slime.
I can't imagine Pena trying to slime me out. Seems wild as fuck for me to be like.
What is this conversation?
If Pena tried sliming me out, I'd be like, bro. Bro, you gonna slime me out? Come on, bro.
I should be sliming you out.
Yeah, bro. Like he would definitely be the bottom in this situation.
Oh my god.
If me and Pena had a situation, he's definitely the bottom.
Oh my god.
No way. Like there's no way.
All right. Yeah, I could even,
You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Him and Tucker. I couldn't imagine Tucker being. I've seen Tucker. He way too scrawny. And it's so wild because I had these seats right behind Tucker, right?
Yeah.
So he just in his natural habitat doing what he's doing, but he'd be bending it over crazy. And I'm just there and he's just looking, but he'd just be unnecessarily bending, bro. Damn. And I just be like, bro, I don't know what you're trying to
I'm not gay. I already told you.
I had already told you.
How can I be over?
My bitch is gay. You know what I'm saying? I told him that. But I told him he was looking wild as fuck.
Yeah.
Problem was
respectfully.
No, I don't know. He wasn't caked up.
Oh, you didn't throw the respectfully in there?
Bro, he was stick figured, just kind of
Oh, okay.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn. He's a great baseball player.
Yeah, but
hopefully we sweep Dallas.
All that to say, it looks like if we sweep Dallas, it looks like it could be another Houston Phillies World Series.
Nah, it's Diamondbacks.
I want the Diamondbacks to make it. I don't like the Phillies.
Why don't you like the Phillies? What's wrong with Philly?
I don't know, bro. We beat them last year. It's let's get somebody new in here.
Damn.
I mean, people have swapped around. There's different players and shit.
I think the Diamondbacks.
I just don't
played better.
I don't
they swept the Dodgers, which I feel is a lot harder than Philly sweeping the Braves.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would agree.
So I think it's going to be Diamondbacks versus Astros, just because we obviously swept Dallas. Dallas is trash.
Over the regular season, like I said, we beat them. That's why we
slimed them out.
We slimed them out during the regular season. That's the reason why we ended up winning the division, because we actually tied wins and losses. But what put us over the edge was the fact that we had a better record against them.
Yeah,
that's so wild.
So all we need to do is just what we really need to do is we need to get more points. If they have 12, we have 13. If we do that 3 times,
that'd be a pretty. That's a pretty good strategy, actually.
I was about to say
it's my go-to strategy.
When he said what we need to do, I was like, "Are we really about to sit here and talk strategy about when we've never played baseball in our.
That's straight up what Pablo did.
I played t-ball. Hold the fuck on. Don't disrespect my past.
Yeah.
I played it on the Wii. Bro, I hit mad home runs.
There's a story about a famous baseball player who got a suggestion on how to hit, and the guy had never played baseball ever, and he hired him as his hitting coach, and he became better. He was a very famous baseball player. He did this while in Japan, though.
When's the last? Well, everyone in Japan's good. When's the last time? Is it weird to do positive stereotypes? Is it still wild?
Yes.
Yeah.
If you do
also,
positive
he was not
ones-
Japanese. I said he played here and moved to Japan, and you went.
And I just said
everyone in
they're
Japan
all
is
good.
great. It's just-
Everyone in Japan does great at baseball.
Yo, can we talk about how everyone in Japan is also amazing at skateboarding?
For real, though.
Yeah, like I don't know when this happened, but like in the past 5
I think
years.
it was after Hiroshima, maybe. Hiroshima, one of the two.
Wasn't that what Oppenheimer was about?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
think
how are we gonna sit here and not
something
talk
about it,
about it? Like, how would you feel as Japan?
If you
just
survive
us
a
doing like,
bomb-
hey, run that shit back, run that shit back.
You survive a bomb, you'll be like, what's some stairs gonna do?
Fair.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
True, man.
So,
Shout out the Japanese people.
I mean, that's wild as fuck.
They really
We might have
changed
to
the
cut that
game.
shit. That was wild
Yeah,
as
that was
fuck
crazy.
that you made me say
That's
that.
crazier
But
than the hat I almost wore.
Don't cut it.
yeah, we're not even gonna talk
We're
about
not
that
even
shit.
gonna talk
We're
about
not
that.
gonna talk about
We're not even gonna talk about that shit, bro. Like, I can't believe you were gonna wear
But
a hat that said
That was,
and Hitler had
yo, what?
That's crazy. And you almost wore that.
The Astros.
It's crazy. You were talking about who the hottest Astro is.
Well, he started it.
I did not. I literally did not.
Both of y'all enjoyed it. Both of y'all were actively participating.
So you won't sit here. This is how I know you lying. All right. You can't be into fashion and have not looked at a dude and be like, he looks good.
Yeah, but we're talking about.
And I want
And
to.
also, no, not really.
Never? You've never
No, I'll
been
look
like.
at somebody and be like, they look good, but I won't look at somebody and say, you know who could slime me out? And then go, he's too baby-faced to slime me out.
Well,
I
you
would
wouldn't
like somebody older to slime me out.
Let's say.
And then Pablo coming in with no, you didn't say older, you said more grizzly. And then Pablo came in like, I know exactly. Verlander can slime both of us out. And you were like, if Ashley, whatever the fuck,
That's
could get
literally what
slimed
I
out, we
said.
could get slimed out.
I just said he looks older.
Bruh. The one he's sliming out, bruh.
What's her name?
Kate Upton, bruh.
Oh, yeah.
She back.
You hit the respectfully, bro. Come on.
I don't know, bro.
Do you think he'd be respectfully
Was she a public
sliming it out?
figure with the heavies out there in the war of Clash of Clans, whatever the fuck?
Crazy.
She ain't pull her titties out respectfully.
What
She
just
definitely
happened?
pulled them out mad disrespectfully.
I don't know
she?
what he's talking about.
You've never seen the ads. That's what everyone knows her for. I didn't know she was like a real life, like, that she had any other career other than showing up in these World of War commercials.
Oh.
Which is like this online app game, and she just happens to be the poster person for it. So it would be like a bunch of like scenes of a game on a phone, and it would just be her in like the uniform of what these people be wearing. Heavies just out, not cleavage of heavies. Let's be real, it's on TV, but it was just constantly. I was like, what the fuck is going on here? And that was like one of her biggest things. I mean, I don't know if one of her biggest things is being Justin Verlander's wife. But
Damn.
I'm just kidding. She got a career. She has a name. I've heard her on a podcast. She has cool thoughts. You know, you ever listen to women for their thoughts? You ever listen to thoughts for their thoughts and be like, all right, like,
You cool?
y'all cool, I guess. You know what I mean? Like, because like sometimes you be thinking they not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then you're like, oh, like,
Hey, I know you ain't asked, but so I've been watching Golden Bachelor, and then they were just talking about like
y'all have not been inviting me to the watch parties. Y'all said y'all were going to include me this season.
no, we watch on our own and then we watch the finale.
Okay, well, y'all didn't even tell me. Y'all in the group chat, you'd be like, "Hey, today's I don't know." You have to be like, "Golden Bachelor is tonight. Turn on."
I haven't watched a
ABC.
single episode. I haven't been doing anything.
But they were just talking about like their dead husband and his dead wife, and then
Oh my god!
I was like, this isn't funny.
Why would you make us end on this note?
I don't know, bro. I'm just saying, why couldn't they just make it funny, bro? Like, why
What
couldn't
were you
they
talking
made
about?
him date young women and then
What
it's
were you
funny?
talking about before? Maybe we can think of Pablo's thought process.
Oh, nothing.
I was talking about Kate Upton getting slimed out.
How did that turn into old people dying?
I was like, how do I bring to another like? How do I make?
You don't want to keep on talking about Kate Upton. Just
her
exposed out there, just heavies out.
Yeah, so he's like, old dead people got him.
You're like, oh, speaking of heavies, it was a very heavy moment in The Bachelor when the dead husbands were brought up.
Yeah. Jeez.
Damn. Till death did the part, though. On that note, though, tell your Theos that we out
can't
here.
end on that note.
We an hour and 17 in.
Yeah, we've been filming for fucking ever.
I know, dude.
We talked about the Drake album like I knew Drake's last name. Graham? Oh. Like Graham Cracker? You think
Man,
he
y'all
owns
scared
it?
of Lil Aubrey?
No.
What was his verse? What was his verse?
Which one?
Oh yeah, doesn't
when he raps.
Adonis have a
Adonis.
Rap?
I like it when you like it. Don't talk to my mans like that. I like it when you like it. My man.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah.
Why didn't he do his first things? Or throw out a Jamaican accent and just do something crazy.
I don't know.
He's trying to learn how to speak.
Yeah, Jesus.
He's struggling. I don't know if you see like a kid his age when they're talking. It sounds like it tires them out to say words.
Bubba's like, why don't you want to jump in the boxing ring with
Like
me? That's all
like-
I'm saying.
Like 5.
Yeah,
Five,
God
six.
damn, Pablo.
Okay. Last thing.
Why is he having issues counting to 10?
No. Last thing. Thank you for bringing up boxing.
What?
So your boy,
it's wild as fuck.
The mic.
All right, there's a lot going on. We were talking about the Logan Paul stuff because of everything going on.
Your boy got a mic thrown in his face in the face.
So Dylan Dennis and Logan Paul are getting. Let's put this into perspective. Logan Paul and Dylan Dennis are fighting as of the part of this recording. We'll know who won by the time this is out. The fight's tomorrow. Okay.
Yo, should we live stream? Or should we do a react video?
I mean, it'd be kind of cool, but I have to find that hoe. I mean, purchase that hoe. Purchase that hoe. But whatchamacallit, I forgot I got one of them hoes. I forgot about that shit. Anyways, one of those accounts where I can purchase it.
Yeah.
And basically,
of course.
They're fighting. You know the whole situation that he's been talking about his girl crazy.
Yes.
The lawsuit started coming in.
Yes.
And now the big thing is like, a lot of people feel like when you're fighting and when someone's promoting a fight, lawsuits is mad pussy.
Mm-hmm.
Like bringing a lawsuit is like the most cowardice thing to do. Logan's whole thing is Nina is doing this lawsuit. I'm not doing a lawsuit, and I respect whatever Nina wants to do.
So
That's
he's
her
hiding
decision.
behind this girl.
What's the other option? You're gonna say the other thing is to be like, can't you just tell your girl what to do? That sounds wild as fuck to say. You know what I mean? So like, what's the flip coin? You either support her or it's like, nah, you tell her no. You know what I mean? Like both of them seem kind of wild.
It was crazy because when he was on Flagrant, Dylan Dennis was, which I didn't think I would.
I liked him a lot on that episode.
And then,
he was very likable.
When Logan Paul was on it, I was like, okay, Logan, like you're trying to do damage control, and
it felt like everything he was doing was failing.
Yeah.
And with Dylan Dennis, it all did seem a lot more authentic. He was like, look, this is what the fuck you do. He brings his like energy and his promotion style from WWE, but he's a jiu-jitsu guy, which is a very respectable, like modest, we're very humble sport. So he's doing jiu-jitsu, but he's talking shit, which is very kind of contradictory. And that's why, and he talks about that, and he pretty much is like, that's how you fucking sell a fight. That's what makes me different from everybody else.
Didn't he scam a bunch of people?
Huh?
Didn't he scam a bunch of people?
Yeah, they all did.
They all did. And I just watched this video today
Why
about
does that
like,
make it better?
Because they're basically both going back at each other being like, you scam. No, but like, so the dude, CoffeeZilla is the one who exposed both of them, right?
Yeah.
And so they're being like, Coffee's basically, without saying his name, are basically being like, CoffeeZilla said you scammed. CoffeeZilla said you scammed. Yeah, but like, he's lying about me. He's lying about me.
Didn't we tell this man that NFTs were a scam and he roasted us?
I never bought an NFT though. Can I be honest? Did y'all buy a single NFT?
Can you just stay on one time?
All right. You try to distract me. But anyways, long story short, they had the they had the weigh-ins and press conference these past few days, right?
All right.
So in the press conference, I didn't watch the full thing, but the big clip that's going around is There was a heated debate or heated exchange. Logan grabs the mic and throws it at Dillon Danis.
Like that? Like an underhand toss?
Underhand toss, hit his leg kind of.
Hit his leg kind
or
of.
Or groin area.
Okay. Hard? Kind of soft?
It seemed aggressive.
Would you have gotten mad?
Yeah, if someone threw something at me. So then he grabs the mic and then just chucks it like that.
Oh my God.
Smacks Logan in the face and cuts him.
Yeah, he spiked it at him.
Yeah.
Cuts his face up. Now, this is where things get a little juicy. So everyone's like, fights off, because he did this, right? This is probably going to be the end of the fight. Logan's injured, yada, yada, yada. The fight's going to be off. Logan goes, nah, fight's not going to be off. I'll see you tomorrow, right? The weigh-ins happen. In the contract, the weigh-in is from 10 to 11. Very specific on timetables because you're talking about rehydration. You're talking about how you're going to get yourself down to a certain weight. There's a lot of, factors. Logan's late. By contract, if you don't make it by 11, you missed weight. End of discussion. Logan called the people, got them to extend it an hour, which Dillon Danis deems as unfair and special treatment, and that they're trying to handicap him even more. And then Logan comes in, makes weight, and he goes, no. So he's saying, no, I didn't miss weight. And the fight's still happening. So he's basically saying,
so do you think he was getting juiced up? And that's why he was late?
I don't know. That's another thing that Dillon Danis keeps on saying. We have not been drug tested. What's up with this? All these things. The thing that is very interesting to me that we found out on Flagrant is that he's not getting a piece of the pay-per-view. So he's doing all this promotion and now dealing with his lawsuit for really no real benefit because he's getting paid the same anyway.
He's seeing this as his ticket into the UFC.
He's seeing this as his way to getting more publicity, getting more attention to lead him into what he wants to do in the future. He's like, my goal is to be a UFC world champion. I'm not going to be talking to my kids about fighting Logan Paul. I'm going to be talking about the championships I won in the UFC. That's what I want to do. But basically,
people are saying that if he survives the fight and even if he loses by decision, that it's still a win for him. Because Logan's saying I'm gonna knock him out. He's bigger than him. He's got longer reach. But on paper, he should knock him out.
And he is a boxer, while the other guy's a jiu-jitsu guy.
Yeah.
So Logan is favored to win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, he's favored to win, even though he's lost every single one of his fights. But he's been in the ring for 8 rounds with Floyd Mayweather, so that teaches you a little something to some people.
But did Floyd try?
I don't really feel like he did. But this definitely is going to be an interesting thing on how it plays out. I don't know what's going to end up happening. I don't know if we're going to get this is going to be a very interesting one because I don't know what to expect from either one of them. We don't have very much to see from Logan. I mean, he kind of punches a little wildly. He's a big dude. Does wrestling. I mean, he's athletic, but
he's gonna focus more on his weight. I think he's hoping that he's a big dude. His hands are heavy. That's what's gonna be the trick.
He showed up to the fight with the Shiesty mask on. People are saying to cover up the cut that he got from Dillon Danis. And
isn't there a clause that if he loses, there's a clause where this could go into UFC, right?
There's an option. That is an option, but I don't know what that'll end up actually being.
That would never happen, though.
Who do you think is going to win?
I think Dillon Danis is going to win.
Yeah?
That's who I want
to win.
How many rounds? I think he'll win by decision.
Yeah, okay. It'll go by decision.
Because I don't know him to be a knockout guy.
You don't? Okay.
I don't really know Dillon Danis
both of you got Dillon Danis. Then I'll go Logan Paul.
Okay.
I'll go Logan
by knockout? He's saying he's going to knock him out.
Knockout. How many rounds is it?
I think it's 8. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll call it 8.
You're going with Drake.
I give him 8.
But you know about the Drake curse.
Oh, yeah. Anytime he bets on them, they
but
lose.
Benito beat it, or beat the Kendall Jenner curse, so.
Has he?
Oh, we don't know.
You said the album was
We're about
good.
to see. We're about to see about this. Other thing with Birdman has been claiming, this is just random news.
Hold on. P. Diddy killed
Oh,
Tupac.
yeah, P. Diddy killed Tupac.
Allegedly.
This stupid Drake album. We talked about the stupid Drake album for 45 minutes.
P. Diddy
allegedly killed Tupac, respectfully. Yeah. Allegedly and respectfully.
We don't even know if Tupac is dead.
All right. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
There's so much speculation
Too
here.
soon. R.I.P.
Too soon.
Yeah.
R.I.P. I don't know if we can say shout out Diddy, but You know what I mean?
I listened to the
Birdman.
album.
Basically, Birdman said.
Did he do it?
I don't know.
Did he do it?
Did he do it?
I listened to the album and I was like, yeah, this isn't for me. And I got like 2 songs in and I hopped out.
Birdman said that Bad Bunny has been signed to OVO for like ever. And that makes absolutely no sense.
Who the fuck listens to Birdman?
It's not about Birdman. It's the fact that Birdman is the tree.
Birdman gave us the Birdman Bane rub and
Did you put some respect on it though?
Yeah.
Do you think that Bad Bunny is signed to OVO?
Respectfully, because we're talking about Birdman, no. Respectfully.
Because what if it's not? What if it's a different...
Oh my God. All right.
Like, what if it's a management deal?
What the fuck?
What if it's a management deal? And it's not a distribution deal?
I don't know, man. Why you gotta bring up the random hypothetical?
Because that's what Birdman said on Clubhouse.
Who still uses that?
Tell your Theos that we out here speaking for them, speaking on behalf of them, and that we speak into them tings. We got the madmen with us.
Zen's getting slimed out.
I'm not getting slimed out. You can claim the sliming out, dude, because you're really obsessed with the sliming out thing. And that makes me think that you're projecting and you're the one that wants to get slimed out. But
it's like
with all that being said, slime you later. And we out.
Slime.
Bop.
Perk was fake. And he still ate it.
You can't talk about that because Drake is